sorry to do another car video. I know the noise is annoying, like the wind, car, whatever noise. Anyway, so today I've been thinking a lot about changes because on TikTok, a friend, like an old friend, started following me, and I just laughed because I was thinking, I haven't talked with her for a long time, and there have been changes. And in my head, I'm like, buckle up, Buttercup. There's a lot that's gone on. And I was trying to figure out, well, when did these changes start, and like how many things have happened? And I realized a lot of it happened during COVID, the start of it, and there's a lockdown. Because my then partner and I were both essential workers, but my work, I only had maybe a quarter of what I normally would do, if not less. And then my then partner, his work was normal. So I was home alone a lot. And I could have been productive. I could have worked on the house. I could have fixed things up. I could have worked on myself. There's so many things that I could have done. I'm pretty sure I just binged Netflix and scrolled through Facebook for hours a day and felt sorry for myself. And then that wasn't great. I was thinking, I don't think this is what I want to do. And I had an idea percolating in my head for a story. And I thought, why don't I write? I love writing. I had written a book before. I didn't do anything with it. It was like an urban fantasy book. I was thinking, why don't I just write this out? And I did. And once I started writing, it was like it had to come out. It was like if I wasn't writing, I would be like itching to sit down and do it. And that was really fun and awesome. And I finished it. And then suddenly I was thinking, but I don't want to be done. And so I wrote a book from another character's point of view, before, during, and after, with the same events. And then I finished that, and I was thinking, still not done. So a year later, I wrote stuff from another character's point of view, and I wrote another book from another character's point of view too later. And I decided to narrate the books because I had read them out loud to my then partner, and it was really fun. And I was thinking, I want these to be audiobooks. That was always the plan, but I just figured I'd have somebody else do it. But I was like, I'm going to do it. Oh, there's a bald eagle eating a deer over there. Goodness, don't you know? You don't see that every day. Sorry. And also, around COVID, my friend Stallion moved back into town. And I always had some feelings for Stallion. And they just way amplified and just revved up to like 11. And I realized, I'm super queer. Like, I'd always kind of guessed. I'd always been like, maybe. But I was like, oh, no, this confirms it. Like, very, very queer. And so that was an interesting discovery for myself that COVID kind of brought out somehow. And then my then partner, was like, oh, we should have our relationship be more open. And I was thinking, I don't know about them apples, but we can try that, because he had been very open with me kind of exploring feelings for Stallion. And so I was thinking, well, I kind of feel like I owe it to him, so let's figure this out. And he started dating someone, and I was thinking, well, I should probably start dating someone as well. And I met my partner 5, and he was awesome. And it was really interesting because when they talk about falling asleep, they're like, oh, like little by little and then all at once. That was kind of like what it was like to fall in love with 5, because it was like, do, I'm having fun, just kind of hanging out, la la la. And then it was like one day, boom, I'm like, am I in love with this person? How did that happen? And dating him, I kind of realized, like, things with the old partner are not that great. There are people who are stable and emotionally intelligent and lovely that are out there, and I should probably be in a healthy relationship, not an unhealthy one, and a healthy one. And then 5 is polyamorous and has a wife, and I was kind of like, his wife's pretty cool. And then we started dating, and then I was like, oh, well, I should probably sell my house because it's worth more now than it was before. And so I was like, I'm going to be moving in with my partners, 5 and Ronnie. And yeah, so my house lists in a couple of days, and I'm going to be moving in very soon, because apparently it's creepy. Like, if you are selling a house, people will just try to like go in, and they'll just like creep on your house a lot. I'm like, I don't want to live there when that's happening. That's like bananas. Yeah, so life has changed a ton. And then also just in general, I feel a lot more confident in who I am, a lot more comfortable. I kind of embrace like all the different sides of myself, because sometimes I feel more masculine. You know, I've always really, really liked how more androgynous or masculine women or AFAB envies looked. And then one day I was like, why don't I just, like, I would like that for myself. So sometimes I rock guys' clothes and I find that I really like it, and I'm getting more comfortable with it. When I first started, I was kind of like, I felt really weird about it, but now I'm like, I like it, but I still enjoy rocking feminine stuff too. So it's just been this crazy journey of discovering who I am. And then I feel like polyamory just, there's horses. I don't know why I had to tell you that, sorry. I feel like polyamory just really, like, the amount of self-discovery you do with polyamory is just ridiculous. Like, you find out all the different insecurities that you didn't know you had. And it's just this constant, like, progress, constant process. I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? But yeah, you're always growing. You like struggle for a bit, you really wrestle something, you kind of figure it out, you have a breakthrough, and then you're good, and then you have another thing you struggle with, or it's the same thing and it comes back up. But it's been this crazy, wild ride, but I'm excited for it. I'm realizing I can get to my partner's house without using GPS. I'm very excited about that. And yeah, it's crazy. And I know, like, the new thing is going to be moving on in. And I told them I felt like it feels like I'm being adopted because they have kids. So it's like there's already this like family, and then I'm like joining the family. So yeah, it's crazy to think of all the changes. Because what was that, like, not even 2 years ago? Not even 2 years ago. What the heck? That's a lot of changes. But I'm excited. I'm excited to keep growing. I'm excited to more and more be my authentic self. And yeah, if you have changes you want to embrace, you should go embrace them. Just go wrap your arms around them and enjoy. Yeah, there's a Jeep behind me. I don't know how fast I'm going. Okay, I'm done. Okay, bye.